What did I tell you? They'll be here. Get the shot ready. Don't miss. Now we got you. No, let me go. Let me go. We hit the jackpot. We're gonna be rich men when we get back. Well done. After a disappointing couple of weeks fishing far out in the Alboran Sea, Captain Zaid and his crew finally pulled in an enormous catch. Relieved, the men rejoiced that night, finally having some fresh fish to eat and loads to bring back home. After a relaxing night's sleep, the men woke up to light rain the next morning. Seems like a storm is coming our way. We better head back before it hits. As the men were preparing the canopy and the sail, one of them suddenly noticed something a distance away. "Captain, I think I see some people. They're stranded." Captain Zaid got his binoculars to spot two men, weak, sullen, half alive on a damaged lifeboat. "Hurry, turn the ship." The men immediately turned the ship to their rescue and helped them in. The men were in no condition to speak in thirst. "Here's some water." Desperately taking a sip, one of them managed to say, "We thought we would never make it." "I'm Zaid. I'm the captain, and this is my crew. What happened with you?" "I'm Franco, and this is Antonio. We're from Andorra. We came out here some weeks ago to fish, but a storm raged on us and damaged our boat. There were others, but the sea have taken them. We somehow managed to survive on the lifeboat. We've been stranded for days. It seems like another storm is coming. Let's hope we can get back to land soon." Captain Zaid arranged food for the extra men and a place for them to sleep that night. The sea can be a misery. Surrounded by water, yet you can't drink any. The men gathered around the fire and had their dinner, grateful to be alive and well, before they called it a night. But it was some hours into the night. The rain suddenly began to storm down. "Put down the sail." "Everyone, take shelter." The men somehow made it past the night. But the next morning, they woke up to a severely damaged ship. Neither could they contact land or navigate with the GPS. Can't get a signal. We lost the coordinates. Get out the map. We shouldn't be far from where we were. We'll find our way home ourselves. How will we find our way? The engine is damaged. Fresh water will only last a few days. How are we going to survive? If you're so afraid to die, you shouldn't have come out to sea. Captain, I found another survivor. Sometime in the evening, Pablo shouted out, spotting a piece of wood floating in the sea. And on it, a young woman unconscious. Bringing her up, the men laid her down, sprinkling water on her. As she began to come to her senses, Captain Zaid handed her some water to drink. Don't worry, we're safe here. Thank you. What is your name? Shayna. What happened with you? I was on vacation with my family and our boat got damaged in the storm. We lost each other in the waves. I don't know if they're alive. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they survived. We'll find them. We're lost ourselves. How are we going to find them? Huh? Girl on the ship? Is that a problem? No. She's so beautiful. Don't even think about it. If you try something, I don't think the captain will like it. Try what? Can't a man have true feelings? Yes, men can, but pigs can't. What? Empty one of the cabins for her, and get her a pair of clothes. Captain. Yes? You're a young man. Maybe you don't know, but we've been sailors for years now. It's bad luck to bring a woman on a ship. Is that so? I thought bad luck struck us when we took you two on the boat, and now we're lost at sea. After freshening up, the young woman came out on the deck, somehow managing to wear the men's clothes. Come on, have some food with us. Shayna stood there wondering where to sit. Juan and Pablo nearly tripped to give her their seat. I'll sit next to her. No, that was my seat. Darn that whale. Lucas, come here. Yes, Captain. Keep an eye on her. No one should harm her. Yes, Captain. Following the captain's orders, Lucas kept a good eye on the crew and the young woman. but sometime in the middle of the night, he happened to doze off, only to wake up to a loud shriek. What was that? Everyone on the boat rushed out to the deck to find Hugo dead. His body in a horrible condition, as if he had drowned. How can this happen? Stay away. Don't go close to him. How can his body rot so quickly? Didn't we tell you? Bringing women on the ship is bad luck. Throw her into the sea before someone else gets hurt because of her. No, it's not her fault. He had gotten injured. It's probably the infection. He was fine yesterday, and look at him today. Lucas, make arrangements to bury him. If it's contagious, it might spread. Yes, Captain. It ain't no infection. It's the woman. What are you guys waiting for? You heard what the captain said. That dawn, the crew dropped Hugo's body into the sea. Franco and Antonio tried to warn Captain Zaid about the girl, but he wouldn't listen. Eventually, they were left with no choice. Your captain is crazy, and now you're lost at sea, while he's lusting over the inauspicious girl. If we didn't get lost, we would have never found you. You would be dead by now. Listening to Franco and Antonio, Lucas was enraged. He immediately went to Captain Zaid. Captain, these men, they aren't good people. They're very superstitious. They're trying to make people turn against you. We have to tolerate them for now, Lucas. But what if... All of a sudden, there was another scream on the ship. Lucas and Captain Zaid rushed out, shocked to see Antonio dead, in the same condition as Hugo. Franco was devastated. Seeing the captain, he immediately yelled out, "We told you this girl is bad luck. She has to go. She has to be thrown. No, you will not do anything like that." But before Captain Zaid could do anything, Franco pulled out a knife and held it at her throat. "She's gotta go. Don't harm her. This is nothing but superstition. She had nothing to do with it." For the first time, Shayna spoke up. "No, Captain. He is right. And he knows he's right. This is not superstition." To everyone's shock and amazement, the young woman suddenly transformed to her true form. Franco fell into the water, yelling for help as he drowned. Captain Zaid stared at the creature in awe. "What do you want?" "I got what I wanted, Captain. The men on your crew are good people, except for Hugo. He had been conspiring against you with Franco and Antonio. They planned to take my life and take over the boat, so I took his life. And as for Franco and Antonio, They weren't human. They were devils. It was some weeks ago. Franco and Antonio had sailed out at sea with their crew to fish. It was one night, one of them spotted what he never thought imaginable. On the night of the full moon, some mermaids sat out on the island and watched the moon as they sang. The men wanted to capture the mermaids, but they knew it wouldn't be possible. They would run away before they could even get near them. So they planned to tranquilize them on the next full moon. And sure enough, they were able to shoot 2 of them. However, by the time they reached there, except for the one who had gotten trapped between the rocks, the other mermaid they had shot didn't survive. And the others had jumped into the sea. As the men tried to pull the mermaid up, suddenly, all her sisters came to her aid. The men hasted and shot them dead. And in the hustle, the only one they managed to capture slipped out of the net. But even she didn't live. Shayna was the only survivor. And the only reason she survived was because she got injured and went unconscious. When she came to her senses, she realized she lost her whole family. And she wanted revenge. Shayna didn't know what to do, how to avenge her sisters. That was when the sea gave her the perfect opportunity when the storm hit. A whale crashed into their boat. The men had been desperate to capture a mermaid, but what they didn't know was that the fin of a mermaid is venomous to human beings. Only a drop of their venom causes severe inflammation in their cells and destroys their body, as if they had been rotting for days in water. But Shayna was only able to take the lives of 2 of the men that night. In the storm, the others got lost and she couldn't find them. Franco and Antonio were able to survive on the lifeboat and were later rescued by Captain Zaid. So Shayna planned to board the ship. Initially, she thought all human beings were the same. But once she got to know Captain Zaid and his crew, with the exception of Hugo, they were noble men. Do you need a pillow? I got another pair of clothes for you. Come, have dinner with us. And now that she had gotten her revenge, it was time for her to go. All creatures of God are noble. They have right to their dwelling places. No one should disrupt the dwelling place of another. And head towards southwest. You'll reach land. Bonita! You'll find someone else. Pick up the sail. We got our direction. Don't hit. It's me. You? What are you doing here? What do you want? I thought I would watch the moon with you. Really? All of a sudden? Don't say that. Who do you think sent the whale? You sent the whale? Then what about when I was on the boat? Yeah, I thought you wanted to kill everyone. You are so silly. And Blue, why are you hiding behind him? All right, come on, sit. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.